Hi everyone! Today I'll be reading you a story from Lesson 3 called Side Slider's Great Adventure. I hope you like it! Side Slider's Great Adventure. Jordan! Hurry up, Jordan! You're already late for school! I'm late for work too! Mom yelled from downstairs in the kitchen. Jordan rolled over in bed and glanced out the window. The sky was gray, and fat drops of rain fell in puddles on the sidewalk. Jordan didn't like getting out of bed on days like these. He had just tucked his head back under the covers when he suddenly remembered he had something fun to do today. The kids in Mr. Chen's kindergarten class had been collecting the seed pods of milkweed plants. They were going to use them in art projects today. Jordan had a very cool idea about what he would make with the seed pod. I decided what I'm going to do for my project, Jordan said to Mom and Tiana on the way to school. I'm going to make a speedboat out of my seed pod. It'll be really cool and fast. Jordan reached into his pocket and took out a tiny action figure. The little plastic man wore a bright red wetsuit and a yellow life jacket. I'll put Side Slider in the seed pod and make him race around in the sink. I hope the seed pod will float, smiled Mom. A big guy like Side Slider needs a good, strong boat. When Jordan arrived at school, he saw that the other children were already hard at work. Maggie made a small bird's nest out of several seed pods stuck together. Raffy made a mouse out of a seed pod and some fluffy cotton. Caroline and Amar made a cradle for a tiny doll. I can't wait until everyone sees Cy in his speedboat, Jordan thought. But when Jordan looked into a basket of milkweed pods, he saw that it was empty. I'm sorry, Jordan. Some of the seed pods were destroyed, said Mr. Chen. He pointed to a pipe near the ceiling. It had burst. Now, water was leaking into a bucket. Water got into the basket last night and I had to throw out most of the seed pods, said Mr. Chen. Jordan looked sad. Why don't you see if Miss Sherry will help you collect some more seed pods, said Mr. Chen. I can tell you really want to do this project, huh? Jordan smiled and ran over to get Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry was a teacher's aide for Jordan's class. She was helping Maggie with her bird's nest. Miss Sherry, said Jordan, will you help me collect some more seed pods for my project? I have a really cool idea for how to use them. He whispered his idea into Miss Sherry's ear. Oh, that sounds like a great idea, said Miss Sherry. Let's go outside and find some more seed pods. In the schoolyard, Miss Sherry and Jordan walked toward a patch of milkweed plants growing by the fence. Many of the pods were ripe and had already burst open. Jordan picked a closed one and split it open with his thumbs. A milky white liquid oozed out. He could see the flat brown seeds lined up in the pod. I think the dried seed pods will float better than the fresh green ones, he thought to himself as he picked one of the older pods from the plant. It was filled with the soft, white, fluffy material. Did you know that milkweed seeds get picked up by the wind and float away? The new plants grow where the seeds land, said Miss Sherry. Jordan listened, but he couldn't wait any longer to see if the empty seed pod would float with Side Slider inside. He took Cy out of his pocket and put him in the seed pod boat. Then he put the boat in a tiny stream of water the rain had made near the fence. Jordan watched with delight as a little boat floated down the stream. His plan had worked. That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. And I prepared 3 comprehension questions. They're quite simple, so you should be able to answer them. If not, I really recommend you to listen to the story again. And yeah, I'll hope to see you in my next lesson. Bye bye.